want to be the healthiest, happiest, hottest version of yourself, here are 10 life-changing healthy girl habits to help you become that girl. Girl, in this video, we are going to be talking about all of the healthy habits that you need to start right now to get yourself out of the slump, to get motivated, build discipline, and become the happiest, hottest version of you. Welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I am your host, Madison Haynes, your glow up, self-improvement fairy godmother. And you know, on this podcast, I am all about getting right to the point to give you actionable steps on how you can glow up and become the best version of yourself right now. So girly, I ain't here to waste your time. Let's get right into it. Okay. Hot girl, healthy habit, tip number 1, and that is to have an early morning routine. Girl, it is time that you get the F up, okay? You commit to waking up, you start doing it consistently for good. Watch your life change, girl. If you have a good morning routine, if you feel like the best version of yourself right off the bat, right in the morning, you're going to have a better day going forward. And girl, there's the tiniest, easiest habits that you can do every single morning to set yourself up for success so you can go into the day already feeling like you were that girl. Wakes up early and has a morning routine. We hear it all the time. So how can you apply that to your own life and actually stick with it? Girl, first up, I know why you want to wake up early. I know it's romanticized everywhere. It's so amazing. And I know that you want to be able to do that, but I also understand why it is so hard. You keep hitting snooze, you're tired, you just want to stay in that warm, cozy bed. That, in a way, it feels like self-care. But you need to understand the difference between when sleeping in is from a point of self-love, from self-care because your body needs it, versus when you're just being lazy and you don't have enough discipline to be able to honor what you told yourself that you were going to do. And I know what you're thinking, girl, I know, but how am I actually going to do this? Because I get motivated, I do it for a few days, and then I just keep hitting snooze. I feel you, girl, and you know, on the Get Up and Glow podcast, I give you hot girl action steps. So baby, let's get right into it. Hot girl action step number 1. You want to wake up earlier. This is honestly the only thing you really need to know before you get to bed, okay? You're going to get in your little bed, in your cute little matching pajama set, and before you go to sleep, I want you to visualize your morning routine, okay? Say, I am getting up early because I want to do X, Y, and Z. And by doing X, Y, and Z, it's going to make me feel like this, which is the benefit for you. So now you go to bed already thinking, okay, if I wake up early, I have to do this because I need to get this stuff done. And by getting this stuff done, I am going to feel this happy and calm, and it's going to motivate you to actually do it. And girl, I can guarantee you that every single night when you visualize your why behind waking up early and what you actually need to do, you will do it. Versus the nights where you just go roll into bed and fall asleep and you kind of just forget why you have to wake up. Because when that alarm goes off, it's not fresh in your head. You have no purpose, you have no vision. A goal without a plan is just a motherfucking wish. Okay. You want to change your life? Here is your life-changing hot girl tip number 2. And that is to romanticize your life. Surprise, surprise, I know what you're thinking, but this is not like all the other regular schmegular romanticize your life videos. I have cracked the code on how you can get the most out of your life on an everyday basis and feel like that girl. And the secret is to make your current life your dream life right now. Choose to see it that way. Number 1, do you have 2 working hands? Do you have legs that work? Can you see? Can you hear me right now? Do you have clean drinking water? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food on the dinner table? Congratulations, girl. You are rich. You are richer than the majority of the world. So now we established that, okay? I want you to go into everyday life just understanding, you know what? Sometimes we're going to have to work. Sometimes we're going to have to do hard stuff. And you know what? No matter how rich you are, pretty you are, where you're living, whatever stage you are in your dream life, you can never run away from that sheer fact. And I know you think that, oh, I'll be happy when. Girl, no. Yeah, sure, you're going to achieve your goal, but you're always going to feel the same, relatively the same, throughout each stage of your life because you can't escape yourself. But you can work on yourself and how you see the world. Find joy in those everyday tasks that you have to do. You have to do your homework, you have to work, okay? Light a candle, play some jazz music, put on a cute outfit, dress up like you were in a character of your favorite movie, like Devil Wears Prada, okay? Romanticize it, make it enjoyable. Because I can guarantee you are doing something right now that your old self was dreaming about. So recognize that and put yourself in that headspace saying, wow, I get to work today. I get to go to school. I get to drive in my car. I get to do X, Y, Z. When you find joy in the everyday, your life will be so much more fulfilling. You see those girls on Pinterest or on TikTok and they light the candles, their skincare's all cute, and you think, why can't can I live like that? And the answer is you can. You don't need to have a marble bathroom. You don't need to have $100 million worth of products sent to you. Choose to do that with what you have right now. When was the last time you actually just washed your face and did your skincare and actually made it enjoyable, not something that you just have to do at the end of the day? Literally, girl, light a candle. Go and take the extra time to massage your face, to enjoy your skincare, just play some cute music, just something to make it feel fun and light and feminine. Think back to when you were a young girl and you were so excited to do your hair and makeup every day. I feel like now we just rush through all of that because we want to get going with our to-do list. But what if we slow down and make those to-dos actually enjoyable? Imagine how much your life would genuinely change. And in addition to romanticizing the everyday, romanticize your fun moments too, okay? Go and become a tourist in your own city. Go and eat at the restaurants you've never eaten at before. Go and take yourself on solo dates. Drive yourself to Starbucks, get a cute little drink, go and sit at a park and people watch. Just put in a romanticizing your life playlist and just be the main character. We all have those moments when we're in a slump and we feel like every single day is the same. You wake up, you work, watch a little bit of Netflix and go to bed. But what if you could turn your daily tasks into delightful experiences? Girl, you do have that power and that lies within you. And girl, guess what? The Harvard Business Review says the people who find joy in those little moments are 31% more productive and 3 times more creative too. So it pays off to be positive. Golden retriever energy all the way. Okay. So I understand why. You motivated me, Madison. And now, what are my hot girl action steps? Girly, I've got your back. You're going to plan out a solo date to do once a week. Okay, one of the solo dates is going to be something you have to invest in. So something with money related. Take yourself on a dinner date. You could go buy yourself Starbucks. You could go take yourself to a movie. Wherever you're at, you can start small and work your way up to like that big solo date that's a little more intimidating. And by solo dating, you're building your confidence. You're healing your self-perception of the fact that nobody around you gives a crap about what you're doing. They're not judging you. They're not looking at you. You're going to heal that within yourself and teach yourself that you are worthy of dating. Even if you're in a relationship, you should still go on solo dates because that is self-love. And if you don't love yourself, how can you love anyone else or accept a love that you are deserving of? But then outside of the more expensive solo date, I want you to go once a week and do something for you. It doesn't have to cost money. It could be going to a park, taking a cute little blanket, and reading your favorite book. I want you to dress up for yourself. Make it a goal now, just for the rest of the month, that you are going to wake up and put on an outfit that you love. It doesn't have to be a dress every day. It doesn't have to be super uncomfortable. It could be as simple as, today is a work from home day. I'm going to put on a cute matching pink set opposed to just staying in my old pajamas. I want you to curate your space and take care of it. Start making your bed every day. Make sure you're actually washing those bed sheets. And girl, come on, let's get real. I know you probably aren't doing them as much as you should. Download the Fly Lady app. Get yourself clean, girly, okay? A deep cleaning routine is a must. And infuse this life-changing, hot girl, healthy habit. And that is just leave each room better than how you found it. So make it a habit. If you go into your bedroom, when you exit it, grab that water bottle, grab that bowl, grab something to clean it a little bit more. Okay, girl. Life-changing, healthy girl habit number 3 that can help you become that girl. And that is the sheer fact of starting small, okay? Preventing yourself from jumping in too deep to these big goals where you're going to fall off. Instead, make it a habit to infuse smaller habits into your daily life. Small habits can lead to big changes. Think about it this way. Choosing to just wake up and try to be 1% better every single day will make you 37 times better in 1 year. And this section of the podcast is inspired by the book that all of the It Girls read, Atomic Habits. And in that book, it essentially just says that by introducing smaller habits into your daily routines, you're able to actually maintain them and be consistent, thus seeing way more of an impactful change long term. And examples of this could be just drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up every single morning, or just incorporating a 5-minute workout routine right in the morning just so you get it done, you get it over with. Or even just reading 2 pages of a book daily. You want to read more, you want to work out more, you want to drink more water. Girl, stop just going and saying, okay, I drink no water now and I'm going to drink 5 liters of it. Or I don't ever have time to read, so I'm now going to read 3 books a month. It's unrealistic. Don't overwhelm yourself. I know you hear and you see so much content that's super motivating to you and you have big dreams, but girl, we're busy girls and I can guarantee you, we're going to be real for a second. Those influencers, that is their full-time job to make it look easy, to make it look beautiful, to make it it look romantic, and you don't see the stuff that we experience from behind the scenes. Girl, I can say from my own experience, I still work a 9 to 5 in marketing. I am doing podcasting full time. I'm doing TikTok. I'm working out. I have a relationship and friends. I am running around trying to keep my life together so I can be my best version of myself. But honestly, the best version of me is a life that I also enjoy. So sometimes, in order to achieve that version of me, I have to say, you know what? Sometimes my apartment is going to be a little messy, so I can go and have self care night, or I can go on a date, or I can go to my friend's birthday party, because that is what life is all about. And I can guarantee you the majority of the influencers that you see do the same thing. Stop being so hard on yourself. You can't do it all. Start small, okay? The smaller habits will help you realize what's actually important. And that is going to be the life-changing thing to lead you to the best version of yourself that is aligned with yourself and also doesn't burn you out in the process. Okay, girl. Hot girl action steps to start implementing this life-changing tip. Let's check in for a second, okay? How are you doing with your New Year's resolutions? How many goals have you achieved you're working on, or you've completely forgotten about, or did you just remember about them now because you made it in January and never looked at it again? No worries, girly. Pick 3 things that are still aligned with your current self of your New Year's resolutions and take them into little micro level goals that you can start implementing every single day. And genuinely make this very easy, okay? If your goal is to read more, literally just put read 2 pages a day. Very, very small. Make this effortless. Then I want you to commit to being consistent and doing those 3 things every single day. And I want you to track your progress, okay? So go into your notes app and say, Hot Girl Daily To-Dos. Write those 3 little goals, okay? And I want you to go in and check them off each day when you do them and just uncheck them at the end of the day. This is going to make sure that you're staying motivated and you're being consistent and you're actually tracking your progress. And then I want you to create one little habit stack, okay? So this could be before you go to the bathroom, do 5 squats. Or as you're brushing your teeth in the morning, maybe walk back and forth to get a little bit more steps in. Pick one thing that you can easily add on to, just a typical habit that's mundane, and a habit stack. Okay, girly. A life-changing, healthy girl habit that can make you become that girl. Tip number 4. Want to achieve your goals faster? Okay. Focus on systems. What systems you have in place right now to make your life easier, to allow you to actually become the best version, the dream version of you. Goals are what you want to achieve, and systems are how you actually achieve those goals. And if you have a good system, success is inevitable. Again, going back to the book Atomic Habits, go on your list of goals that you have right now and figure out a way to turn them from goals and transform them into systems that you can do daily, weekly, monthly, whatever you need to do to make sure it is easy for you so you can actually achieve it. I know that you have big goals and it can be so frustrating when you don't see immediate results. Like you're going to the gym, you're showing up, you're trying to eat healthy, and you feel like nothing is happening. And girl, I feel you, I relate to you, but I promise you, keep going. Even though it feels like progress is small progress that you keep up with over a long period of time is going to be what actually means or leads to the new you, opposed to having a big change, like a drastic weight loss in a month because you just cut out everything, you're working out in a way that you can never maintain, and then you see the results, you're so happy, and then you're gonna gain all that weight back. Focus on the process. Trust the process. The Psychological Bulletin says that people who focus on systems rather than goals are more likely to be able to have long-term success. Okay, your hot girl action steps. Okay, girl, we already said this, but take your goals and turn them into action. So what are you actually going to do about that? Take action now. Who is she? Who is her? Who is this girl you keep dreaming about? Write down what she does every day and then start doing it. Again, track your progress. And the most important thing is to make adjustments as needed. So as you go and you're starting to work on this, okay, if you feel a lot of resistance, if you feel like you don't have enough time, that is a huge indicator that you need to take a step back and either remove something and say, you know what, I have to focus on less so I can make sure that these are long-term, opposed to trying to get them all in and then completely falling off, getting into a rut and achieving nothing. So pick the ones that are most important to you and come back to those others later. Or adjust it even more. Instead of reading 2 pages a day, read 1. And I know you think, what is 1 going to achieve? But just the sole habit of picking up your book every day, you will eventually just start reading more and more just because you want to. You find yourself wanting to do that because you have that habit. Because you know it's not about, I have to read a chapter, I have to read a chapter to be successful. It's just, I have to read a page, and that is going to affirm to yourself that you are are that girl that's motivating you to do more. And girl, reward yourself. Make this fun, okay? If you had a really good week or a productive day, say, I was really productive today and, so productive that I achieved a lot. Not everything, but you know what? I am a girl who never can achieve everything on my list because I'm ambitious and my list is always 100 things long. So then say, you know what? But I worked really hard. I got up early. I got a workout in. I was really productive at school or work. So I'm going to go and have a little bath, have a little motivation or girly movie night. The biggest life-changing healthy girl habit is truly having a consistent vision for yourself and just knowing who you are and who you want to be. And you can do this by regularly checking in with yourself. Often you have like a one-to-one, like a heart-to-heart with you and think, okay, this is where my life is so far. This is where I thought it was going to go. Here's how it actually went. Am I happy? Are you happy? Do you like your life? Do you like your friends? Do you like what you wear? Do you like how you choose to present yourself? When your habits align with your identity of who you want to be or who you truly are, you're way more likely to achieve those goals because they're aligned with you, not someone saying you should do this to become that girl and this is important because no, like if you don't feel it is important to you or if you are not aligned with it, then it's not going to be your true authentic self. Atomic Habits explains that identity-based goals are very effective. We already talked about in multiple episodes about if you want to quit a bad habit, instead of saying, I don't smoke, you would say, I am not a smoker, because how you identify yourself or how you view yourself and speak about yourself, more importantly, around others is going to have a huge impact on the actions you actually take. So instead of saying, I am trying to run, I'm trying to train for a run, I'm not that great at it. No, you're a runner. It doesn't matter if you are not a marathon runner. It doesn't matter if you're not fast. It doesn't matter if you have all the cool gadgets or not. No, do you get up? Do you move your leg? Okay, you are a runner. Identify as that. You deserve it. Who gives an F about what anyone else thinks? If you don't, oh yeah, I work out. Oh, but do you weightlift this? Oh, how much do you bench? Does not matter, okay? Anyone who's trying to do that in like a negative way and just not out of pure curiosity, you don't want them in your life, okay? You freaking work out. You are a runner. You are a reader. You are a podcaster. You are anything you want to be. You don't need to wait for success or to have a certain benchmark or hit a goal to be able to identify as whomever that you want. No. Are you doing that right now? Okay, congratulations. You are already that person. It is so easy to get all caught up in this vision that everybody wants. The beautiful cars, the nice houses, the beautiful boyfriend, being thin and having a great wardrobe and all this designer stuff. Okay, and I understand that. But have you ever asked yourself who you want to be in that process? Like you're working so hard because you think you want all of those physical stuff, but have you ever asked yourself, like, who do you want to be? Like, how do you want to feel when you achieve those goals? So you have a gorgeous husband who's rich. Okay, amazing. How does he treat you? Is he on business trips every single day, gone all of the time, and then just sends you nice Cartier jewelry to make up for it? Is that what you really want? Do you want to be in a big, beautiful house, but all alone because you've alienated yourself from everyone around you because you didn't focus on friendships and investing your time into that? Instead, you focused solely into working and building your dream life. And now you have all this wealth, but no one to share it with. I have to be the anti-hero for this because I often see on TikTok or self-improvement TikTok that everyone talks about, the pushing all of this materialistic lifestyle. But I often just sit and wonder, like, is this really what we want? Like, yes, of course it's what we want, but don't do yourself the disservice of not considering you and who you want to be. Make sure you're integrating yourself into the life that you are trying to build. So a life-changing tip for you is to make sure that in every single one of your goals, you actually can see yourself in it. Make it specific. Make it aligned with who you genuinely want to be, not what you want the world to perceive you as. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares about what you're doing or what I'm doing. They just care about themselves. Us as humans, the average human cares more about themselves than anybody else. Even when we talk to other people, we are just looking for ways to validate our own emotions, our own feelings, our own place in life to feel good enough. And even when you're next to a friend that you like, it's probably because they make you feel good and you're happy to be around them and etc., etc. But we have to understand the sheer fact that our lives are all about us. It's like we are we-centered. hard. So if you are choosing a job, if you are dressing a certain way, if you're doing anything to make somebody else happy, you're wasting your time. You're never going to please everybody because everyone else might say, her outfit's cute, and then worry about their own problems. So wear what you want, do what you want, be who you want, build your own life for you. And here are the hot girl action steps to help you do that, girl. Define your identity, okay? Write down a list. Who am I? Who am I now? What do I do now? Have a hot girl check-in. Are you happy? Do you like your job? Or how are you feeling in school? Do you like your friend group? Okay, write it all down in a little journal, okay? Or you can even just like think about it on a hot girl silent walk. And now think, okay, this is where I'm at in life now. Who do I want to be? Get specific and define the vision for who she is. Now stop and we'll wait a few days, okay? And then I want you to come back and really think at everything you wrote down and say, okay, does this align with me? And then go ahead and go forward with that. Take a moment once a day, just close your eyes and visualize yourself having everything you want. How are you going to feel in that moment? Okay, life-changing healthy girl habit to help you become that girl. Number 6, follow the 4 laws of behavioral change to completely change your entire life. Oh, so you struggle to stick to new habits. It's really hard for you. You get motivated, you do it for a week, maybe a month if it's a good month, and then you fall off. What gives? Like, why you do that? Girl, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to help you out. Life-changing tip, okay? Every new habit you integrate into your life, make it obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. These are principles from the book Atomic Habits. For instance, you want to drink more water, make it obvious. Have a cute little aesthetic water bottle right on your desk. Calling out your name, saying, drink me, drink me. And again, use the stylish, use the attractive aesthetic water bottle to make it attractive. So you go look, oh, it's pretty, it's pink. Oh, I'm going to pick that up. And then make it satisfying. Maybe track down how many bottles of water, like how many times you refill it every single day. Even make it cute. Okay, have a little notes section that has cute emojis where you can actually go in and check it off. Forming new habits can be so challenging, but genuinely by following these 4 principles, you can make it so much easier for yourself. In order to achieve your habit, sometimes going back and thinking of the psychology behind habit building is really, really helpful in any case. The Journal of Behavioral Decision Making says that by simplifying your habits and thinking about these 4 laws, increases adherence by 60%. Girl, this is your foolproof method to make your habits sustainable. Don't sleep on this. Make them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Obvious, attractive, easy, satisfying. Obvious, attractive, easy, satisfying. Obvious, attractive, easy, satisfying. Remember that. Change your life. Okay. Healthy habit number 7. So you want to become that girl. You want to be the best version of you. Okay. Wake up every morning and choose yourself. Genuinely. This can start by putting in the effort to always look your best. When you look good, you feel good. Understand your color season, what colors look best on you. And it was requested because I know I talk about this, but I don't give you actionable steps on how you can actually dress for your color season. So girly, I'm here to deliver. I've got your back. Light skin tones often suit pastels, as well as cool colors, while medium skin tones look great in jewel tones. And dark skin tones just look so gorgeous in those bold colors, or even like a light pink. Oh my goodness. But essentially in color seasons, you could be a winter, you could be a spring, a summer, or a fall. And the easiest way to do that is really searching up what is my color season and going through Google and finding out the images that look the most like you. These images will often say like, look at your veins. Are they blue or are they green? That will have an impact on your color season. And the same thing applies to makeup too. Like what eyeshadow you have based on your eye color really makes a big difference. For instance, Taylor Swift is a cool tone, so her skin will pair really beautifully with reds, with blues. So golds and bronzes just look amazing on her. The Fashion Psychology Journal says that by dressing for your color season and for your skin tone, you can improve your attractiveness perceived by other people by 56%. So it's not just you. And the easiest way to also keep note of this is when someone says, wow, that color looks great on you, or that outfit looks great on you. Pay attention to like what colors you're wearing, what silhouettes you're wearing. You can even go as far as to learn how to dress for your body shape if that's something you're interested in. And girly, if you want a video where I actually show you this, let me know and I will create a TikTok on it on the Get Up and Glow podcast TikTok. Side note, if you're already following that account, thank you so much. We are so close to 12,000 followers. And for those of you who are not following the account, but you wish you could hear more from me, then once every 2 weeks, girly, follow the TikTok, please, and engage with my content. Because the more you engage with it, the more it pushes it out, the more likely I am to be able to do this full time one day and deliver weekly videos. Okay, so your actionable hot girl steps to make sure that you are making an effort to show up for yourself every single day, choose to be the best version of yourself in terms of putting in the effort into your appearance. Step 1 is waking up and dress to impress. Dress for the person you want to be. What's going to make you feel good, feel beautiful? Take 10 extra minutes to put in a little bit more time, okay? Do your hair a little bit nice. Maybe run a curling iron through it. Maybe put on a little bit of extra makeup. Just something to make you feel good, because genuinely, think about your best days or the days where you felt the best and how much effort you put into your appearance on that day. Usually there's a correlation. And as you're going through your morning routine, think positive thoughts, okay? Today's going to be a great day. I have the power to do something amazing today. I have no idea what today holds in store for me, and that is so exciting. You could wake up, get up, leave your house, and this could be the best day of your life, and you have no idea yet. Because the true matter is, you have no idea when the best days of your life will be, so choose to see the positive in that. Okay, girly. Life-changing healthy girl habit number 8, isolate yourself from stress. Do you feel drained by people, things, situations? Girl, and it's time to isolate yourself. Chronic stress can affect your mental health, your physical health, literally even your beauty. And this can stem from toxic relationships, really hard jobs, just living in a negative environment. And I know that sometimes we're in situations that we feel like we can't get ourselves out from, or maybe for whatever reason we aren't able to at this point in time. You're living in an environment where it's toxic and you're doing everything you can to get yourself out of it, but you're struggling to do so. It could be through finances, it could be through obligation. Okay, I relate to that. And I'm not going to be here saying, well, just remove yourself, just get out because it's for your mental. I understand sometimes we just have to get through it and make the situation the best it could possibly be given that. So of course, if it's something extremely, extremely toxic, there's support, find it, connect with other people, tell them what you're going through and get yourself out. But if that is not an option for you, let's say if you were living in a toxic household with some toxic parents and you can't move out just yet, you have to wait one more year before you can go off to college. So number 1, when someone is disrespecting you, regardless of who that is, remove yourself from the situation. Don't engage with that person. Don't give them the reaction they want. If they keep following you, if they keep egging you on, just try your best to maintain your cool, to be calm, be collective, take a deep breath, and affirm to them that you need to take a step away and you will come back when everything cools down. You can choose your reaction, okay? You can't control how other people treat you. You can't control what other people say, but you can control if you surround yourself around those people. So remove yourself from the situation, remove yourself from that stress. And did you know that chronic stress can age you up to 10 years prematurely? Girl, it is time that you make room for positivity and growth, okay? Stop focusing on the negative. Stop stressing yourself out. If it's something that you can control, like you're literally so hung up on a mistake you made at work, or you are in an environment like you think you can't change because you think you're not good enough to be able to go make that change, girl, it's time to get with the program, work on yourself. There is a way out. And here are the actionable steps to help you do that if you are in this situation. Number 1, identify your stressors. What are the areas of your life that is causing the most stress? Number 2, set boundaries. So you know what? I work a 9 to 5, I come home, I do all of this work, I'm constantly going around, I'm stressing myself out, I can't do this anymore. Because ultimately, what is the point of trying to build your dream life if you were robbing yourself of the life you're living right now? So say, okay, I need to infuse joy, happiness, peace into my life, so I'm going to hard stop working at 8 p.m. And I know it might be hard, you might say, but I have this to do, I have to do that. No, commit to it, set boundaries. And this can apply to any area of your life. Next, I want you to find supportive environments, okay? So that could be through supportive podcasts like Get Up and Glow. You could join online support groups. You could actually reach out to a physical friend, a family member, someone, a therapist to talk to. And then I want you to practice self-care. So take more time to relax, to breathe, just make time for you. Go out. When's the last time you touched grass? Like genuinely touched grass. Go out, get a little book, read on the grass, take a moment. Just take a moment to breathe, reconnect with nature. I can promise you the majority of problems that you're experiencing now will not be a problem in a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. So don't spend more than 10 minutes reminiscing and stressing out about this situation. Everything will work out. It will be okay. Okay, girly, life-changing healthy habit number 9 to help you become that girl. And that is your perception of yourself. You want to change your reality? Okay, great. Change how you see yourself. Your beliefs manifest into your own reality. What you focus on, you get more of. You start seeing it in the world because your brain is trying to reaffirm your beliefs. So if you say all men suck, guess what? All of the men that you're attracting are going to suck. But if you say, you know what? there is a perfect man out there for me that can give me everything I want, that we will be the perfect match. We'll be so happy to, and I just have to find him. It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when. And the universe will put him at my doorstep right at the exact moment when I am ready for him and he is ready for me. Positive self-perception leads to positive outcomes. You go to a party and you say, everyone's gonna hate me, everyone's gonna hate my outfit, I'm gonna look weird, I'm ugly, I'm freaking fat, I'm gonna have food all in my teeth, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Girl, you're gonna show up, your energy is gonna be off, the vibes will be off, and you won't be your best self. But if you show up saying, you know what, I know nobody, but I'm gonna wear my outfit, I'm not gonna text the group chat being like, is this too dressy? I'm just gonna wear it and rock it because I feel hot, I look hot. I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna walk in as me because you know what? I don't care what these people think. I love me. That's all that matters. You're gonna go, you're gonna ask people about themselves, you're gonna actually be interested in people because you're not worried about how they perceive you. And because you don't care about that, people will pick up on it and love you. And girl, going back to last episode where it was all about the movie I Feel Pretty and how to shift your perception and completely transform your life, if you listen to that episode, you will understand the power of this. So if you haven't done so yet, after finishing this one, that is the next one you have to go run to, okay? And I understand it is easy to get down on yourself sometimes. And if you think all these self-development influencers are not doing this too, you are dead wrong. We all have moments where we think, oh, can I do this? Will this work out for me? Am I good enough? Sometimes you can't control those negative thoughts. But again, that is the devil on your shoulder whispering into your ear, trying to rob you of your peace and happiness. But in those moments, visualize that angel who's saying, yes, you can. You can do it. You are good enough. You will do this. Okay. And your hot girl action steps. Girl, I want you to practice your positive affirmations. I want you to visualize your best self and surround yourself with positivity, positive quotes, positive videos, positive people. Okay, girl. Here's another life-changing it girl habit that can make you become that girl. And that is solely to become present. Do you want to live your life to the fullest? Do you want to become that girl to live your dream life? Okay, do it now. You are never going to be this young again. You are never going to have this moment again. Being present means just experiencing life for what it is, appreciating this given moment. Because ultimately, nothing is guaranteed in life. The only thing that is certain is our death. And that is not to discourage you, to unmotivate you, to scare you. That is to give you a little shake and wake you up and say, hey girl, you have the gift called life. You wake up every morning and that itself is a gift. Don't take things for granted. Don't take people for granted. Nothing in life is guaranteed. And ultimately, you will find that every step that you get in life, every new goal that you achieve, you will end up looking backwards and say, oh wow, I wish I would have just appreciated that moment a little bit more. Think about it this way. Everyone when we were kids told us, don't waste time trying to grow up. Don't want to enjoy being a kid, enjoy being a kid. And now we are here and we look back on Christmases, just in general as a child thinking, wow, why did I want to be an adult and pay bills and do all of this? Why couldn't I have just allowed myself to be happy in that moment? And the same way, if you think of yourself in that way as a child, in 10 years from now, you in this era of your life will be thinking the same thing. Remember, time moves through you. You don't chase time. Life is not a race to the end or who gets where or what first. It's just about enjoying it. Because at the end of the day, if you are enjoying your life, the life that you're working so hard to build and you're hustling and burning yourself out, what is the point? Because ultimately, you don't know when you're going to die. Imagine you work so hard, and you think, well, I'll enjoy my life when I have this, and then you don't get there because something happens, God forbid. And that's not to scare you, but girl, we don't know what could happen, okay? Enjoy every day. Don't waste your life trying to make yourself miserable because you think, I'll be happy when I can reap the benefits then. No, girl, reap the benefits now. It's about a balance. In our busy lives, it's so easy to get caught up in what I did back then, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassing, or the future, what about this? How am I going to get that? What if I never become successful? The universe will deliver everything to you in the correct timing. So you can sit back, you can relax, you can continue to work on yourself, but you can enjoy this moment. These habits aren't about perfection. They're about progress. Each small step you make every single day brings you closer to your dream self, your dream life. But girl, the joy is in the journey. Think about life as like the board game life. What is the most fun about playing that game? Okay, is it you getting to the end? No, it's literally about the progression of the game, the choices you make in life, what comes out of it. That is the joy. joy. The joy is in the journey, not the end goal. So embrace the joy, embrace all the challenges and adversities that you will overcome along the way. Remember that you are not alone. Girl, you've got this. Every day when you wake up, say, wow, I have 24 hours today. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it?